Hi, my name is Leanne Barrett, and I'm from Rhode Island Kids Count. I work on early childhood policy, and I'll be quick because I know I'm tired, and I'm sure you are tired also. First, I just wanted to say we are in support of the minimum wage bills, Representative Bennett's and Ranglin Vassal, so 5595 and 5057. We are also in support of 5413, the earned sick bill. I have written testimony in there with a little graph which shows that children are more likely to live in poverty than any other age group in Rhode Island, which is true nationally as well. So 26% of children under age 5 live below the poverty line, and they're almost 3 times more likely to live in poverty than adults 65 and over. So we figured out as a society how to address poverty for the older folks, but we really need a lot of work to do with young child poverty. We think the earned sick leave and the minimum wage bills would contribute to reducing child poverty and improving economic security for families with children. So particularly for the earned sick leave bill, children's immune systems are developing when they're in their early childhood years, and they get sick all the time. It's part of the way we grow up. It's normal. And the TCI bill, which we worked really hard on to establish in Rhode Island, and thanks to your leadership, we are a leader in the country on having paid family leave. That is important. It's primarily used for having a newborn, taking care of a newborn. And then there's routine childhood illnesses that people also need to take time off from here and there, like 1 or 2 days or a part of a day in most cases. The data I was able to find is that for children who are under age 4, they experience 6 to 9 illnesses per year, and children ages 4 to 10 routinely experience 4 to 6 illnesses per year, including croup, ear infections, diarrhea and vomiting, strep throat, pneumonia, things that you cannot go to child care or school for. The other thing this bill does is it lets people take short amount of time off to go to well visits, including prenatal care visits and well child visits. There are approximately 11 anticipated prenatal appointments for low-risk pregnancies. For high-risk pregnancies, there may be more, and that might be like an hour or 2 you need to take off during part of a day. There are 12 well child visits by age 3, and that is for screening and immunization so that children stay healthy. And then there's an annual well child visit from ages 3 through 18. The domestic violence is also an important part of this bill related to children. The data that we have, which is from 2014, says that there are 1,856 domestic violence incidents resulting in an arrest in which children were present. So that's in Rhode Island every year in all cities and towns. So we really appreciate this opportunity to testify. And if I can also say 2 sentences on behalf of Susan Duffy, who my eyes always water under these bright lights. Susan Duffy, who is president of the American Academy of Pediatrics for the Rhode Island chapter. She was intending to come, and she texted me a couple of times. She is actually a pediatrician who works at Hasbro in the emergency room. And she got stuck there late taking care of kids. But she, the American Academy of Pediatrics submitted written testimony. It should be in your folders in support of the bill. And her story she wanted me to tell you is that it's commonplace at the emergency room at Hasbro to have a family with 1 or 2 young children there in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. who's there for 2 to 3 hours with a routine illness like strep throat. And the reason they're there is because they can't take time off from work to take care of this during the middle of the day because they can't lose income, and they're also very terrified of losing their jobs. So she said they're often there in the middle of the night, and they're ready and they need to be at work by 5 or 6 a.m. in for the most part, a low-wage service sector job. So with that, I'll end my testimony, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.